You're watching SBoy TV.
Who we got in the backdrop right now, man? Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Y'all already know it's the IZG, and I'm ready to turn up. Shit.
IZG, man. We about to kick it. Go ahead and tell them what that mean, though. IZG, what that stand for?
So IZG is it's an abbreviation. I like Wu-Tang Clan, and I like RZA. I really fuck with like how he kind of is like keeps his friend group together, you know, and still has them all, you know, try to be better. And his stands for, I'm pretty sure it's ruler, zigzag zig, and Allah, RZA. So I was like, all right, how can I apply that to my life, right? My birth name is Isaac. I don't be using it that much, but like, you know, and Z is for zigzag zig, and I'm Christian, so the G is God. So it'll be like kind of something that everybody will know what the fuck is going on, basically.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope. Okay. So we got some meaning to it. Some people just be putting letters together. So it's good to hear the meaning, you know? Yeah, all right. So what was life like growing up for you, though?
Life was I feel like the best way to explain it was very unexpected. You know what I mean? Or not what I would think it is. You know, I had my mom, my stepdad, and my two sisters, and my dad and my stepmom in my life, right? But a lot of my parents, they were stuck in the generational, you know, the shit that they was mad at their parents about. They was doing the same stuff. And so in doing that, it was just like a whole lot, right? From like my parents, and like some days I would love them, but like some days I would like really hate them. But at all times though, I always had my two little sisters, you feel me? And I love them more than like damn their life itself, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They was always always there with me, good, bad. Shit, my sister's actually about to graduate too, which is really dope. You feel me?
Sweet.
So,
Congratulations.
yeah, bro. And like, I just love them. And like, like my main thing is like family is a lot of things, but family is something that you low key gotta stay with. Like people always say, "Oh yeah, bro, like you know, if you don't really like cool with that side of your family, like you could just dump them." Like that's not family. You feel me? Like
Sure.
family, like especially like if it's your mom and your dad, like they don't know what they doing, and like it's hard to understand that when you're young, for real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So now that you're older, I'm sure that it has grown to become a better relationship.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm actually like, I don't talk to my stepdad anymore, but I'm really trying to get like a good relationship with my mom going, because I feel like that's something that she values too, you know, like something that I can't just be like you did me wrong, so I'ma just, you know what I mean? Like I know that how much a son means to a mom, you know. Yeah. So I'm trying to, you know, weasel my way back into the house, you know, steal food every couple of days, call, you know. Yeah. Try to be cool.
Yeah, it's a process too, man. You just gotta go through it. You know what I'm saying? And I heard you say Christian, you got the Christian wall, so you got God on your side too. Absolutely. So it'll be a lot easier. So what was it like growing up Christian though too? Because I see you repping it, you representing. You know what I'm saying?
Growing up Christian was, it was weird because it was like, it's like how I am now. Like I always feel like, you know, I'm out. You feel me? Like I'll be with everybody, but I always feel like the I went out. Like growing up Christian, most of the schools I went to, most of the friends that I even have now, like aren't Christian. Like they're like, a lot of them are like atheists. You know what I mean? So it's like weird because like I'll go to church and like that's the only thing we would think about. Like it's so much that the only thing we'll think about is like we don't even bring it up. You know what I mean? But like I'll go to school like the next day and like I'll have like full conversations with people being like, yeah, bro, like I hate it when Christians do this and this and this, and I'll be like, well, hold on. hold on, wait a minute. But you know, that's the law of duality, you know? Yeah. You gotta keep it on each side so you always know what's going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
I grew up Christian too, man, so I definitely get it. I get it for sure.
What church you go to?
Faith Tabernacle Church of God in Christ. Yeah, so I was there. Yeah. So
heard about that church.
Yeah. So What type of student were you in school though? Because I hear that you were saying you was always the odd one out. Was it like that for school time too for you?
Like it was, like I wasn't. I'm not gonna say that like I was the worst student because I know that's probably the most popular thing that every rapper. Oh, the teacher told me I was gonna be garbage and not. That's stupid. No, but I definitely don't think that like that's where my talents like lie. Like I didn't even for real want to be there when I was there. Like when I was there, I was like I remember in the 4th grade instead of in social studies, which was low key like my best like class. I was in there just fucking making comics. It was it's called Blue Wind, and it was low key. I like superheroes, so it was Green Arrow was very popular at the time. So I was like, so let me just do my own version of it. I'm in like 4th grade, it's stick figures, but like next thing I know, it'll be like 60 pages down, and I'm like, I mean not 60 pages, but like 60 issues away, and like my mom is like, where's all your homework at? And I'm like, I don't even remember getting that homework. I don't even remember getting none of that stuff. But like, I feel like if I for real apply myself, like I definitely, like I've done good in school before. Like my senior year was quarantine. And honestly, I really didn't even care about school anymore. But in me not caring, I think I got like all like straight A's and like 1 F. You feel me? And like I knew like if I wanted to do it, I'd do it. But that's also why I didn't go to college, because I knew I didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like I don't even see what would I even go to college for, dog? Bro.
I mean, it's good to be self-aware like that too though, like where like this ain't something I want to do, so you don't even go down that path.
Like
and go into debt quick and all that type of stuff.
And it sucks too because like that's something that my family really wants me to do. Like I'll talk to my grandma. Like my grandma loves me. I love my grandma like to the death. But like she really wants me to like go to school. But like I don't even like school. I don't even like school. And if I gotta pay for it, I'm already like I'm not about to pay for like some schooling that I don't want.
Yeah.
For real.
I definitely feel that, man. And it's just like we said again, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? It's a really big process. So knowing that you are a rapper to the family, how was that? Like, how was that received for him though?
To tell the truth, I'm not trying to say that I keep it away from my family, but I saw this video and Playboy Carti was like, he said something way too cool for like a normal dude to be saying. But bro was like, he was like, yeah, bro, I didn't even tell my mom that I did music. Like somebody came up to her and talked to her about it, and I was like, that's so cool. Now, I'm not that clean. I'm not that clean. I talk too much, right? But my mom, like, I be talking like small stuff here and there because I don't live with my family. So small stuff here and there. I'll be like, hey, like I don't know when this is coming out, but the 24th is my birthday, and I was trying to throw a show for my birthday, but just all the venues started like playing with me. So I was like, all right. And I told my mom. She was like, yeah, what you thinking about doing for your birthday? And I was like, I was thinking about doing a show, but since they playing with me, I don't know what I'm finna do. But I try to throw like small stuff in. I be waiting for, I'll be waiting for people to ask questions. That's probably my fault for real. I'd be like, and then I'll be like they probably gonna ask something more about that shit, but they don't. And then I'm like, all right, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, you got to just have a conversation that you want to have. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Once you do that, to kind of break that confusion up, because you really, like, it's all in your head too. You know what I'm saying? When I hear it like that. But you're an artist, though. A lot of stuff is all in our head.
I know.
So,
I know.
When did the creative element come in for you, though? Like, what age was it?
I've always been, like, creating, like, it may have not been, like, real coherent stuff, but, like I always, like, needed to like create or needed to entertain, like, because I'm also like an actor, and I try to do movies, and like that's where I started off. That's where I was in church and I was doing like plays and stuff in church, and like I'm pretty sure just everybody assumed that it'll just like roll into like the entertainment business, you know what I mean? And like I was cool, like it was that, and then I graduated high school. I moved in with my brother, and he had his brothers next door, and we were doing YouTube for like a year and like 2. And then after that, I just started doing music and just, I don't know, I just don't like to sit still.
Yeah.
You know?
Keep creating. Okay.
I always got to stay on my toes because, like, I don't know, I feel like if you're like at 20, or I wasn't supposed to say how old I was. Anyways, but like at the age, like we're young, for real. And like to just sit in the house, like I get like sitting in the house like some days, you know what I mean? But like being a slave is not in my mindset. I don't even see myself like clocking in like 12 to 12, 9 to 5, making somebody else money. What? I'm black. My people were slaves. You telling me I'm about to go do the same thing they doing? No, bro. And like, it sucks too because like, it's the, like I was saying earlier with the law of duality. Like, you can be an artist. You could try your best with being creative, and like, you know, people are gonna come, you know, and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm flexing, I'm balling. I'm not. You feel me? Like, it's either you want art and you focus on that, or you focus on like working, which isn't like a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, everybody needs a job. Not everybody can be fucking Lil Wayne and Kai Cenat. We definitely need plumbers. We definitely need people that are normal. But like, it's just, and then not even talking down on them. Like my stepdad, he used to be a janitor. You feel me? And like even though he gets on my nerves and he does very wild shit, but like I still have very utmost respect for him. You know what I mean? And it's just I never saw myself doing that. You know what I mean? Like I never saw that as being like, this is my last place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay. So that sound like you betting on yourself.
I got to. I mean, like, who else is?
Yeah. You all in, man. And in that though, it's a process. So like, how did you go through the process of like developing your sound, figuring out your audience? Like, how did you go through that process?
So I grew up listening to I grew up in the SoundCloud scene. You know, like 8th grade was when Uzi was for real starting to pop off. So like, I heard that, and I heard that it could have been me. You know what I mean? So like, ever since then, I was just writing with the, you know, in class, writing with the pen. Back in like middle school, we used to have like we used to be beating on the table with the pencils. I don't know if you remember that junk, but it was that junk was hard. But like, we would hit like little, you know, ciphers and stuff, and it's like, it was just amazing. And like, I would make, but like that was like back then. But like, fast forward, like I'm out of high school, and it's like a little bit YouTube. We like maybe like a little bit over a year in, right? And I'm writing music and I'm joking around. You know, I'm serious, but I'm not serious, right? And me and this girl broke up, and I was, man, I tell you, and I just remember one night, and I was at my sister's crib, and I was in her mom's workroom, and I was in her fucking bed. I was in her mom's like cot, because it's in her bed, and it was in her room, and I was just in that junk, just bawling my eyes out, and I had no beat. It was like 2:00 in the morning, and I wrote this song, and I was like, oh yeah, bro, this is it, bro. And like, it wasn't like I'd be recording off of BandLab, but like, it definitely like was that start, and it was like just repetition over and over again. Like I didn't make the same song, but I used the same like things that I like, the effects that I put on the song, the same way I mixed it. I did that like over and over again. And I make songs like a lot. Like I didn't make a song today, but I'm pretty sure I made a song like yesterday and the day before that. And the day before that. So like I just be doing the same thing over and over again, and it'll be like practice. And then until I've been like recently, especially like recently, like 2024, I've been really finding like my stride with that. So like I'm really like glad to see where that goes. And finding my audience, like, I don't know, like right now I ain't gonna lie to you, it's chill. You know, it's not no you feel me, but it's chill. But I feel like the right people know. You feel me? Like the people that go through the stuff that I be talking about, they know about it, and then they relate to it, and that's what be important to me.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that because it sounds like the stuff that you go through, like even when you told the story about bawling your eyes out, crying, and then ended up putting it into the music. That's the way.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm not saying every song because like I'm under 30. You know what I mean? Like I'm not about to be making. I'm not Jay-Z. I'm not about to make, like amazing deep song after deep song every day. You feel me? But like most of my songs, if not even like a line in it that can like just like really relate. Like I mess with Lucky, and you know if you mess with Lucky, you know there's like a whole bunch of like pages dedicated to just like lines he say out of his songs. So I'd just be like, let's do it. And you feel me? And just try to put at least like one or like two lines in it. That's gonna be like, yeah, bro. Like I relate to that. I know exactly what that means, bro.
Yeah. And that's just something that to keep you motivated too, like impacting people in that way, inspiring them, making them feel like you hear them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need a voice. They probably can't do it the way you do it. You know what I'm saying? So you saying it for them, just
this is actually crazy.
Give them that comfortability.
This is actually crazy.
Well, you've been through that. You know
no, but like that's why I got into. That's why like I'm like I like music so much. Like X, Juice, and like Trip. Like when I was in 9th and 10th grade, like you know when you in like the 9th, 10th grade, you go through a little heartbreak. I mean, it's not even a real heartbreak for real. But you like, oh my gosh, my heart did fill out my stomach. And you know you heartbroke, but like it's like you ask older people, but they're like, nah, because it's not for real. You know what I mean? Because they know what's up, and you know what's up for real. But you still want to feel those feelings. You know, you want to be vulnerable, and like you want to talk to like a younger person about it. But like, I feel like young people these days like don't got no feelings at all. Like there's this kid on my street. He's like in the 9th grade. Bro telling me he wake up and listen to all Detroit music all day. And I'm like, bro, you straight drilling like that, bro? And I'm like, do you know any TLC, any old school music, nothing to lift your soul up? Nothing. I'm like, bro, what is the world coming to, bro? And like, so it's just.
But in that, like, does that ever make you be like, man, I gotta make that type of old school feel music for the youth?
Sometimes it does, but like I don't like my music when it's like influenced by outer stuff, because there's like a whole punk scene, and like their music like it's really hype, and it was before I was making like kind of up tempo music. Like I was really depressed, so I was making like really like somber, slow music, but I was like, I want something to have the kids mosh pit, I want to have something to, and I made some music like that, and when I tell you that's like. And I released it too, and I don't know why I would release something like that. But bro, when I tell you, like, I hated damn near every song that I did, and like, it was like a 5-song mixtape. Like every song I did in that junk, bro, I hated it so much because it wasn't what I wanted to put out, and it wasn't real either. You know what I mean? Like it was me trying to be something else.
Yeah.
And like I feel like when you try to be something else, you lose kind of what makes you so original. You feel me? Like, no, I'm not saying I make the same music like I made last year. You feel me? Like, I still evolved, and like I still took a piece of that punk scene. I'm still taking that, with me. Because I still want the people to mosh, but like I just can't. I just need to realize that I'm too stubborn to do stuff the other people's way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to keep hitting my head into this wall until there's a hole in this wall. And then I'm going to look through the wall to see what that, see and get what I want. You feel me? And, like, sometimes it hurts, but, like, I ain't going to lie to you. I'm a guy, like, what the heck else? What the heck else am I finna do, bro?
All right. Now, how do you take care of your mental health at this point, then?
Mental health is very, very important. I'm not gonna lie to you. My mental health been in shambles. My mental health been in shambles for a little bit. It's probably because of honestly, it's probably because making the same mistakes that I make often. But mental health is like very, very important, and like that's something that I try to push through in a lot of my songs. Like my slower tempo songs are like, since that's how I started off, that's where like I'm able to put more emotion because I've had more time with it. You know what I mean? And like that's basically like my slower tempo songs is basically like it's not a result of bad mental health or like good mental health. It's like it's kind of like a diary or like a journal entry, you feel me? And like, you know, like the mental health, you could be one day and then like the next couple, you know, you still be down bad, you know what I mean? But like the the main source of what I'm trying to, you know, trying to get people to see is like bro, like get a therapist. You feel me? Like even if people is cool, you know what I mean? Like I've never met, like I ain't gonna lie to you, I've never met somebody that's like okay. Like somebody that like, and maybe that's like the people that you attract because you attract to who you're around. But like like I've never met somebody that didn't have like parent problems or like fucking problems about their about their body or about school or about their car or anything. You know what I mean? Like everybody has a certain type of problem. And that's another thing that I try to push through. Mental health is something that we all have in common. You feel me? No matter if it doesn't matter if you're like, you know, big popular. I don't know why I keep using high school terms, but this is like the best way I know how to like segregate it. It's like, you know, you can be a popular person. You could be a person that's like, you know, you think you're a loser, or you could be like a lone wolf who like just jumps through friend groups. That's basically kind of how I was for real, just jumping through friend groups. Everybody needs help. You know what I mean? It's just up to you on like how you get it. Because personally, I don't have the best track record
Right.
with telling people like the right thing to do. I'm still trying to figure that out, but like
I'm hearing it though. Through the experiences, it's just your mindset gonna develop, your perspective, and then the game that you give out to people, that motivation is gonna be different.
mm-hmm. That's what I try to. That's what I be trying to do. I try to stay around like. Whoa, that was about to come out weird. I try to stay around like, you know, like I try to be. I don't know.
Just say it. Just say it, and then just say no Diddy.
Right. All right. No Diddy. Right. So like, I try to stay around like a bunch of like, not younger people, but like people younger than me. You feel me? Because like I feel like I didn't really have. I had a few like people to look up to, you know, but like to tell the truth, like nobody that's for real like me though. You know what I mean? Like everybody was like the people that I looked up to was like, you know, generic hood dude, generic Detroit hood dude, buffs on, you know, dreads and stuff like that. And like not really nobody that's like kind of like me that's like alternative, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That could really like I'm a dude that paints my fingernails and really and could still like take your girl, you feel me? Like you like somebody that's just different that can tell me no matter how different I am, we still all the same. You feel me? Like, I battle, like, loneliness a lot. And, like, if I feel like if I had, like, I do have people that be, like, around me. You know what I mean? But, like, I feel like if I was, like, younger or, like, in those, like, growing ages, and I was, like, there was like somebody like really like outlandish, and they were like, "Bro, like you're less weird than me," and I still think you're cool, right? I still think that no matter what, unless you do me wrong, you know, of course, but like no matter what, like me and you are cool, and like I feel like if I had like an older figure like that in my adolescence, I wouldn't be thinking that like. I wouldn't be thinking how alone I am when I'm around my best friends in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's like a mindset or something, you know? And I don't know.
I mean, you got the right message though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pouring it back into the youth, making sure they don't feel like how you was feeling when you was younger.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Like the head of the company always say he want to be the person that he needed when he was younger.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I hear in what you're saying.
That's very smart.
Yep. So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Hopefully alive. Not saying that in like a joking like rapper way, but like for real, you never know what happens. Like, to tell the truth, like I could be walking home from after this and somebody could, you know, like get the best of me, be like what money you got in your pocket? Joke's on them. I ain't got none. I ain't got none. But like still though, like you never know like what happens. But honestly, if I do, I hopefully I want to be. I low-key want to get married. I want to get married one day. I know for a fact I want to have kids, but I'm not too sure about marriage. I feel like in 5 years, like I should be able to grow enough to be like like spending your life with somebody isn't as bad as, as my brain is making it right now. Hopefully bigger than this, because I don't even got my own spot right now. So hopefully crib, car, out of Michigan. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the weather here. This is garbage. And happy. That's what I want more than anything else. Like bro, like if I'm 25 and like depressed still, like oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't know if I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
You know, and problems still gonna happen in life as you grow. You know what I'm saying? And I know we always talk about be strong, strength, all that good stuff, but it's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? You just need a sacred circle. You need a circle of people that you can lean on in them times that you go through it, because we all go through it and we all need each other. You know what I'm saying? And when somebody is in that season, they need a little more attention than somebody that's not in that season at the time. But for somebody that go through it, you know how it feels. So
yeah, can I be real with you though? Like this is my problem, because I'm gonna be vulnerable right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like my problem is like I don't really tell people what be going on, but not in like a I be trying to like shield it away. It's like I'm that friend that everybody comes to. You feel me? And like they be talking to me, right? And like there's no problem with that. Like I love being like in the ear. You feel me? Especially in the ear, because I'm Ferb in real life, bro. I don't be talking like that. but like they're like hearing all of their stuff, like I feel bad when I have to bring my stuff to them. You know what I mean? Low key, I know that you go through a lot of stuff, because I don't call on people that I can't count on. You feel me? But I don't call if it's something small. You get what I mean? Like I can always, like, anybody can call for like $20. Like that ain't nothing. But if I'm like, this may be all right. If I'm like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I just found out that, that this what's the name ain't mine. And I'm breaking down crying. You can't be like, oh shit, like cool, or whatever. Let's roll up. Like, nah, bro. Like, I need somebody that's like actually like gonna be there. You feel me? Like that's like being hard is cool, but like being like there for your friends is harder than that. You know what I mean? Like normal stuff doesn't, for some god awful reason, normal stuff doesn't just happen to me. You feel me? Like it's always something in like dire need. And it's like that it really shows you who your friends are.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it really shows like who has your back, who don't. Like for real, like I can name, and even though they some hoes and they ain't come with me today, I know I got these 2-3 friends for sure, that if something happened with me, something happened with my little sisters, I know that I don't gotta deal with it by myself. You know what I mean? And that's what scares me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like having to deal with stuff alone again. Cause like bro, like niggas can't just deal with everything. You feel me?
Yeah, and I mean, I would even add this element too. Because when I was younger, when I had friends and I would go through stuff, I used to feel the same way, like not really having too many people to lean on, and I'm always a friend that they come to. And but what I would say to that is I had to start giving people grace and start accepting people for who they are and realize that we are young and that we really don't know how to support each other yet.
At all.
We don't even know how to support ourselves.
At all.
So it gets to a point where we got to lean more on God and we got to lean more into mentors in our lives, like older men, older women. Like we can still have women mentors as well too.
I have a plethora of women
mentors.
Like
Yeah, mentorship is big. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people who've been through it, where they can be able to calm you down. And as you transition into adulthood, you're gonna see more and more reasons why a mentor is kind of a little better than having a friend. Because your friends see you grow up, you know what I'm saying? They still kind of hold back on certain stuff from saying they don't want to hurt your feelings. And mentor gonna keep it real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to carry out this purpose of mentoring you. That's all I'm here for. A friend, they might be here because we met playing basketball.
Absolutely.
They might be here just because you're my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? You never know what it is. So we got to stop like pushing it on them, but still hold them accountable for whatever it is that they say. Yeah. But understanding to have some grace to not put so much on somebody because they don't know what to do. Like, as much as we think. And then I try not to compare my friends. Like, all right, one actually like, okay, you got the 2 to 3 that actually is good for that. But you might have another 7 who might not be the best, but what are they good at? What are they able to support you at? They might be able to be the ones that actually, they might be the ones that string the music though. They might not be able to actually help you when you go through your situations and stuff, but at the same time, they show up and into whatever you got going on with the music or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So
no, that's
just identify things that people do. And I mean, just having a more positive lifestyle will help because a lot of people are going to make mistakes, especially while we're young. You know what I'm saying? But I feel you, though. Trust me. Like, I always grew up having a lot of friends. Like, I had tons of friends. Like, but now I'm down to, like, a couple. Bro. Like, literally couple as in, like, 2. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? Once I got that low, I'm like, how did I get here? Like, I feel alone. Bro. But it is what it is.
Yeah, bro. And, like, that's... Again, bringing it back to what I was talking about earlier, bro, about like the law of duality, like being alone, like it's all about how your mind perceives it. You feel me? Because like if your mind can perceive it like, oh yeah, bro, like I'm alone, bro. Like no, I'm saying this because like this is me. Maybe like last motherfucking week, man, like. You'll be like, bro, like, I feel so alone. Fucking nobody wants to be around me. Nobody wants to fucking like, oh my gosh, bro, just making up scenarios in your head. But at the same time, like, it's like a flip side of it. It's like, yeah, bro, like I'm alone. Think about, I don't like talking to people, right? Mm-hmm. Like I'm not really like. Well, of course, like one-on-one, you know what I mean? But, like, I don't like texting. I don't really like talking on the phone. Like, I feel like that's very draining, you know what I mean? And I don't really like hanging out with just anybody at the same time because that's also very draining. But I don't be wanting to just be alone either. And, like, oh, my gosh. Like, bro, like, it's, like, always just, running back to back to back to each other. But it's cool, though, because, like, when I'm alone, I'll peep that I'm alone, and I'll be like, all right, bro, what am I finna do, right? I sit there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I sit there for about an hour, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm finna roll up, and then we finna listen to some beats, and we just finna get to working. And that's what I just, like, do, you know, because, like, I'm tired of, like, I'm trying to put power back into my own hands on what's going on. You know what I mean? Like being alone or fucking there's this meme, I can't think of the word. Whereas like the 2 people on the bus and it's like one looking at the side end, but like one looking at like the sunlight, and it's like one is like, oh, well, I'm alone. But like the other, when he's looking outside, he's like, oh, well, you know, I'm alone. I got time to, you know, lock in. Like I'm not about to let like other people dictate like why, like what I'm feeling when they're not there.
Yeah.
Especially if they're not there. Like, why am I thinking of you if you're not there? And why am I only thinking of the lack of people when nobody's there? When I could be thinking about, like, I don't know, whatever normal people think about. Like, what do normal people think about? Like movies, their job or something? Like,
yeah, and that's why I said just having more positive thoughts and just changing the way you look at stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's so many ways to look at it. Especially on social media, it's a lot of negative energy on there. It's a lot of negative energy just in entertainment in general. Even with music, certain beats bring out certain energies out of you where you I want to rap like this. Like I always say, it's so funny how everybody that freestyles, like if you really was to just play a beat and freestyle, you're gonna say negative stuff. I don't know what it is. Off the top of the head, you just start smack, kill, bro. Play with me, like it's just
you say the most heinous things, bro. That's why sometimes I like to freestyle on songs, but like nowadays, like I really like writing only because like, bro, I will say stuff on a song that I ain't. Bro, there was this one time, bro, I was freestyling and I said something like, pop up in your dreams like Satan. I was like, whoa there. Whoa there. I don't think that's me at all. So
it just happens like that. And that's why I'm saying like we taking in so much negative energy. We gotta fight. We gotta fight for our positive energy. We gotta fight to be seen, heard, because we outliers. The one that even is the positive one in the room is the outlier. You know what I'm saying? The one that changes the mindset or changes the energy in the room.
That's a dope.
You got to be strong. You got to fight for it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you stand out. But you already said, like, you always was the odd man out. Embrace it.
Mm-hmm. Right. Like,
embrace it.
I was the odd man out because I wasn't supposed to fit in.
Yeah.
But it's just, you got to tell yourself that. You feel me? Because, like, living through that, like, I don't know. Like, going through it is, like, it's always way fucking worse. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I've been low key trying not to cuss. I saw J. Cole do it, and I was like, you feel me? That ain't nothing for real. But like, bro, going through it is always so much worse. Like afterwards, you can always be like, oh yeah, like this is what I had to think about, and beforehand, you could even know that it's happening, and you can be like, all right, like all you can do is prepare. But like when you going through it, like that shit scared the fuck out of me. When you going through it, bro, that shit, like, oh my gosh, that shit is like fucking going through whatever it is like trying to get off crack when you like been on that. Like when you've been on that junk, it's just hard, bro. And like, oh, bro. My main, if I can't say anything else, is always just look, the smiling friend, the friend that's always happy, the friend that's always like trying to like make sure everybody else is cool. Check on them, because that's the Robin Williams. You feel me? That's the Kurt Cobains. That's the people that are fucking lying because they don't know how to talk about it. Because a lot of us don't know. Like you said, I don't know how to talk about my feelings. Like I'm only like 20 years old, and I be having full, and I be mad at myself too. I'll be trying to have a conversation with a girl. Like I ain't even gonna get into none of that shit. I ain't even gonna get into that shit.
Well, did you get no money?
Go ahead, bro.
All right, man. Lastly, man, just let the people know what they can expect for the rest of this year from you.
Right now I'm working on this one tape called Goth Boy Tapes Volume 2. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been like messing around with some new sounds, like some shit that I haven't even something I haven't even heard of, bro. I'm not even just rapping on this. Like I've been trying to push the edges on like what we're allowing in music. And I hope y'all motherfuckers like it.
Hey, man. And if they don't, know that it's art. Right. And you like it, and that's why it's put out. You feel me?
And if you don't like it, like, suck my dick.
All right, yeah, you gotta go. All right, man. Just let the people know where they can follow you at so they can stay connected with you.
Hi, I'm Phil on Instagram. and IZG on all of music platforms. And y'all stay cool, bro.
All right, we out.
Yeah.